ashamed. I remember one time I took a picture with my bicycle and it just came, and then my friends were like making fun of me. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited to have you back, and if you're new, thank you for stopping by. On this channel, I just do my personal vlogs, and most importantly, I do my life experiences here in Germany. And just in case you didn't check my topic, today I'm going to be talking about the things that have changed about me since I started living here in Germany. I've been here for 3 years. This year I'm going to be 4 years. But yeah guys, I just want to talk about these things because there's some things that have happened really automatically, and it's just some things that I've really chosen for myself to say these are the things that I want, these are the things that I'm going to adapt, these are the things that I feel they're going to do me good for my own self. So just dig into it. So like they say, when you're in Rome, do what the Romans do. So there's some things that have changed because I'm in Rome, because I'm in German, and I have to do the things that they do. So the first thing, exactly, this thing is just about me. It's what I've chosen. It's healthy conscious. Healthy conscious in the way, like, I always look at how much sugar I take in. Like, for example, I never take sugar in my tea. I never took sugar in my coffee or anything like that. I have less on eating so much fat. I have so much intake with water. I always look at this. I think back home, the thing is, it's a warm country and we usually don't look at how many liters you're drinking. There's some people who would have done it, but personally on me, I never used to look at how much I'm drinking because it's so warm, like I just take anything. But here sometimes, like winter like now it's so cold, and usually I forget about drinking, but I have to have this conscious. I have to remember that at least I have to take 2 liters a day, which is very important. Every person in this world knows the importance of water, right? The other thing is, it's also connecting to a healthy check, a weight conscious. Like, I always have to go on the scale. I always measure myself twice a day, in the morning and in the evening before I sleep, because when I came, I was just like taking all the sugars, all the fats, all the milks, everything, measuring it, and my cheeks became so big because I always have these naturally big cheeks from the family. So yeah, and then my friends, my families, whenever I'm having video calls with them, they would always be surprised, like, oh Jacinta, you've really grown fat, what is happening? And then that is when I was like, okay, let me wake up from this dream. So it's true, it's really changing. And then that is how I started going into every day checking how many fats I'm taking every day. I became so conscious to say I have to reach, or rather I have to be at a certain point, because naturally myself, I don't like to be so big. And this third thing is also connecting to what I just said. It's making more of sport, and also riding the bicycle. It has become my very big hobby. Back home, bicycles were really taken as, let me know if you agree with what I'm saying. Come into the comment section. I feel like back home we used to do it, or rather I know that back home we used to do the riding of the bicycle when we were young as for fun with fellow kids, like in a neighborhood. But then here it's something like a bike is a ride, guys. It's a ride. You go with it at work, you go with it anywhere that you want to. Though for me, I'm not so much fit to go into the big roads, because the roads definitely are going to be different, because here there's even just a separate way just for the bikes to ride. But back home, I think, or rather I know, a long time we used to know this thing, like it just happens in the villages, because in the villages they use it as transportation because they don't have so much to use the car because it's more expensive. So yeah, a lot of people will use bicycles back in the villages, but then here it's something, a big thing. You never be ashamed. I remember one time I took a picture with my bicycle and it just came, and then my friends were like making fun of me on my Instagram. They were making fun of me. You've become a village girl and stuff like that. But it's something that you shouldn't be ashamed of. It's something that is very good, and it's a way of it's a sport anyway. It's a sport on its own, because if you can't run so much, I think you can just be riding a bicycle, and it's really helps in many ways. That is one of the big sport that I do jogging, especially like in summer, because in summer, like, the sun is always out, you always want to go out, you want to do something outside. But winter, little bit spectacle because it's cold, and when I'm riding a bicycle, the whole cold will be on me, so I don't do that in winter. Yeah, the other thing is being punctual. Being punctual is just something that everyone knows about, because Germans are known of being punctual, being on time, not too late, not too early, but they're just on time. It's just something that is in them. And for me, I always have to check, like, for example, a lot of people won't expect you to be late because you'd say like transportation or anything like that, because usually the apps will tell you if there's a delay, if they're not moving or anything like that, if the bus is not moving. So you always have to check it on time. I always have to be there, like for me now, I have to be there like 5 minutes before, or just on time, or 10 minutes before. I get irritated when someone comes a little bit late, because I feel disrespected. Like, we said we need to meet at this time. So this is just something automatic, because before I was also late. And guys, there's a story that will come which is attached to this, but let me know in the comment section if you want me to just make a video about my dating site experience, because it was crazy. I met all types of crazy people. But then there was one time, I think I was new, I think days, I don't know, I went onto the dating site, and then I said let's meet, and then I was late, I think 5 minutes. I found this person gone. I was like, I don't see any reason to read, but now I understand it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to be late if you already agreed to say let's meet at this time. Like, why should you be late? Like, that's just something that I've also come to accept and agree with it. The other thing that I have changed, is it automatic? Yeah, I think it's automatic as well. Like, weather check. Back home, we know exactly when the sun is in, when the sun is going to be out. It's automatically the whole year, every day it's going to be the same. But here it's different. It's different. This minute it will be raining, the other minute it can snow, the other minute it will be so hot, like no man's business. So whenever I'm home, before I leave the house, even just when I'm home, like in the morning, I always have to check my weather, like how the weather is going to be, because it changes every minute. And also I carry my umbrella every day in my backpack, because definitely you're going to be thinking, today it's not going to rain. Sometimes even the weather, it just changes, like what you saw on the phone, it will just start raining from nowhere. So this is the thing, they don't have the rain season here. The rain will just be like all the time. In summer, in winter, in spring, it can just start. So, and back home, I always have my summer. When it's summer, I know it's just summer. When it's rain season, I know it's just rain season. So that is one thing that I've also paid attention to, and I've changed about. I always have to check my weather. That thing is following their rules. There are so many rules that are there, but then first and foremost, the robots. If you come from Africa, not everyone, like I always say, it's not everyone, but it's just about me and the majority. When you're on the road, we just go boom. We can even wait on the middle of the road and wait for the car to pass, and then I go. But yeah, I always have to wait, because if I do that thing, I think I'll just be hearing like, you know what I mean? Like, everyone will just be like telling me to say what you're doing is wrong. I remember I was riding a bicycle when I was here, and then I didn't see the robots, and then this person who was waiting, and then he had to look at me and say, are you not seeing that it is rain? Because I wanted to pass. I didn't know that even me on the bicycle I have to wait. So those are the rules that are there that I've also changed. Like, even if there's no car coming, I'll have to wait. Like, if it's red, it's red, I'll wait. If it's green, I pass. Whether car come, no, I don't care. I just have to do those things. And then the other thing is the separation of trash. Like, here there are different kind of trash that you throw. There's paper, there's plastic, there's also the whole thing, like the whole trash differently. So you always have to separate it, like where you put paper, where you put plastic, and back home we just like throw everything in one. And this is one thing that I've changed to say, even if someone is not watching me, I always have to like do the right thing. I have to put where paper should be, where plastic should be, and everything like that, because it's, I think, a good thing for the whole world as well. I think it's something that I've really chosen to say it's a good thing that they do this, and why not? Why can't I also do it? I think it's a good thing. So those are the things that have changed on me automatically and naturally. I don't know how to put everything. I didn't really write notes about it, so just in case this video was everywhere, I'm so sorry. But if you liked anything about this video, please don't forget to give the thumbs up. It really helps me. And if you've not subscribed, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Till next time, bye.